Okay, never mind. The massively changing mind of a psycho. Okay, we are we all here?
I'm here.
Okay. You guys are, let's recap real quick. I am so sorry about that. It took,
Dude, it's all good.
in my town,
Daughter.
oh dude, no, it's not even that. There are these people that like to drive 15 miles an hour in a 35 fucking zone. It just makes me want to shoot them. You know what I mean? And I got a Twix. It's no Milky Way, but I got a Twix and Dr. Pepper. I'm good.
I got 3 biscuits and peanut butter.
So, recap. We were
people are gone, I think. Koa, if you can send Koa a message.
Oh yeah.
And who's Jabroni again? Go take a shower.
Do you need me to recap for you, Jeff?
So you guys just captured that ship. 2 of your people are in the water.
I thought we were being fished out.
You guys got pulled up. Okay, you guys captured the boat. You got the captain charmed. And you're still facing the weather anomaly. Then you guys are headed directly into it with a busted rudder.
Yeah, but we've had their ship lashed to ours, so we're gonna steer.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see how that turns out. All right.
I know it's gonna be some dice.
It's gonna
be but
dicey. That's where they got it from, right? Okay, so close back is Austin here.
Hey, yay!
Yeah, I'm here. Just going over the recap.
Shit, I missed it.
No, not much.
Well, we can batten down the hatches and ride the storm out.
Well, yeah, you could batten the hatches if it were a watertight ship.
We need to run.
Back in the day,
Right.
they were so watertight.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had. I don't even know if they had dogs.
It was made by a demon.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are on the deck on the other ship. What's going on?
Guys, there's we need to go.
We need a beeline for the harbor. So
right.
Let's start.
We gotta tie the ships together.
Did we already do that?
Ice together.
Together for now.
It's not tied together.
Well, who's gonna be navigating and making the dice rolls?
Does their slough have oars?
Does it have what? I didn't quite hear you.
Oars.
Oars? No.
Does the slough have oars? No, but ours does.
No. You guys don't have oars.
No, we haven't bought any yet.
Oh, we so they can be manned up. We don't have them yet. You said that we had oars at one time. The boat did.
You guys don't have oars on your ship, no. I don't even know if you have the. I don't even have the capability for it. I don't. Because remember when I described the ship, it was seamless.
So we need to make way as soon as possible and get out of the way of this storm if possible, right?
Yeah. So you guys are looking ahead, and the maelstrom is forming, and you see some freaky ass shit happen now. So first off, what's going on with the captain?
He's cursed or charmed?
He's charmed. I'm gonna approach him and extend a hand.
Right. As you extend your hand,
I am Mortem, captain of the Demon Soul.
so as as this captain looks at you and begins to shake your hand, you notice a dazed-looking Valxius, if you guys remember his name. That's Nick's character.
Mm-hmm.
Something
Yeah.
seems a little off, and he's walking around. He just gets kind of close to this captain. He looks behind at the storm. His eyes flash in a white sort of light, but no light. He stiffens, and quick as breath, his axe comes out and decapitates his captain.
Jesus. Who's going to be the new captain?
Well, you suck.
He you notice his skin darkens, and a smile forms upon his face, bigger than a smile should be, reaching to his eyes. Fangs sprout from his mouth.
Oh,
He lifts
he's-
up into the storm, and a flash of light vanishes.
Oh, fuck.
The rest of the crew is restless and draw their weapons.
The guy just knocks the door down, decapitates this dude, and then vanishes into thin air.
You hear us, Austin? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. We just did a recap. We'll do a quick recap. All right. So last session, you guys captured the ship, right? You busted its rudder, and
Yeah.
it's headed directly into the storm, right? That's also got Whirlpool's maelstrom forming, and you guys just rescued yourself and Bowie, and you guys boarded the ship. Now Valxius, your comrade, Nick's character that he's not currently here. He strangely something took him over. His eyes flashed out. He just decapitated the parlayed captain that was also charmed, rose into midair, and flashed away and vanished. Your buddy just did all this.
How do I pull up the turntable again?
Can we fill where he went?
You actually do not. The storm.
Interesting.
Oh, what did you want to pull up,
Alright.
Austin?
The turntable?
Turntable? You mean the combat tracker, or is the cross swords? So the rest of the crew draw their weapons. You have it surrounded. and they're
Can I
freaked
do-
out.
Bowie goes into a rage.
Doing an intimidation check to try and convince them to make way so that we don't all die.
Well, yes, but as they begin to kind of get pissed off and start wailing on you guys look out at the storm, and you notice something really freaky happening. The storm forms eyes, and Jabroni, you are familiar with this. This is the exact same situation that landed your ship completely destroyed and almost killed, well, everybody. The eyes are looking straight at you, Austin.
Can I speak to the clouds?
They're far away, but the
Okay.
storm is big, getting much bigger.
Can I read anything into what it might be saying with my intuition or whatever?
No, it's not speaking. It's more like hunting.
Oh. Okay.
So the rest of the crew sees these eyes, and they look to you, Brian. Captain, what do we do?
Harden your spirits, boys. Man your stations and let's get back to our island.
You have an island, sir? Time later. We need to abandon ship.
We'll get you out of here.
Can we hold the people on the Demon Soul?
You would rather abandon ship in the middle of the sea than try to outrun the storm.
That's a demon. That is no
Cowards.
storm.
I got no use for you. Well, then maybe if I throw you overboard and sacrifice your lives to him, he'll leave me alone.
Captain, we will do as you say. Save our lives.
Let's make ready and get sailing.
All right. The first check you guys need to make is a DC 15 water vehicle operation check. That would be you, Bowie.
And me?
That's
Now remember,
shipboard piloting.
DC 15, you just go ahead and roll on the regular table. And
Oh, just a regular roll.
water vehicle check. Ship piloting. I'm sorry.
Shipboard piloting.
Shipboard piloting.
Wish I could
Let's
give
do
you
the
my-
combo.
All right. You
Well,
begin.
I'm gonna leave it.
Woohoo!
You are able to turn the ship at 45 degrees. The maelstrom begins to. You actually start to see a eye form within the maelstrom. So there is an actual hole, a whirlpool going down. You just managed to skirt around the edge where you were not in the current yet.
Can we
All
put
right.
this on a map?
No, we're gonna have to just roleplay it out.
Theater of the mind.
Yep, old school. So, all right. So, one of the pirates that you guys have just captured begins to unhoist the ship's pennant.
I don't know what that means.
Pennant, the flag the guys are
Oh,
after.
okay, flag. Okay. Alright.
Are they pirates as well?
Oh, these are the pirates you were after.
Well,
Well, let's go home. If we can make it, or at least
I will guarantee you right now, you will not save this ship. Not in this storm.
well,
I
let's
climb
get back
the
to our
mast
ship.
and get the pennant and get the hell out.
Okay. Some of the other pirates go, we have precious cargo. Do we want to get it?
If we can.
Move it quick.
Grab
Okay.
what you
Get everybody.
carry. Get
on
off
deck.
this boat.
Yeah,
We're
let's.
cutting loose.
Yeah, look. This thing free. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I climb up and get that pennant.
Okay. You have the pennant.
Or do you want me to roll?
No, the pirate unhoisted it. So the one guy that is switched his loyalties to you, gives it to you.
Can I make a quick dash around the ship and see if there's any valuables to grab?
Yep. Make a dexterity check. And that would be a DC of 12.
Is I have a spell of find traps. Is that something I could use right now?
Find traps? No. That would be, keep that in mind for when you go into this Dancing Hut of Baba Yaga you're about to do, because that will, you don't have a rogue in the party that would find traps normally. That's going to save your guys' asses.
Fuck.
Noted.
Yeah,
This-
this next the dungeon that I am creating for you guys is going to test you guys to the limit as far as your common sense and reasoning and logic solving go, and your attention.
Blunt.
And with buoys this back,
Wait, how many men? Are...
it's going to be a trip.
Takashi, you go down below decks. You make it down below decks. The rest of the people are beginning to move on board the other ship, and you see some crates down there. You see about 50 crates, each weighing well, enough for it'd take 4 men to carry each crate. And they have the Arcane Brotherhood symbol on them.
What's in them?
They're nailed shut. You gonna try to open them?
Do it again. I yell.
Right.
I asked
Boo.
While
the
you're
crew.
doing that, while you're doing that, Bowie, make another check
Forget the cargo. Let's just go.
at the DC of 15 again. You actually sway fully away from the
Nice.
Okay, you actually. I did not expect that. You actually sway fully away just enough from the maelstrom to actually fill the sails. You are now towing the ship.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, what's in these?
Now I'm gonna
Or
make you
crates.
keep your the DC will be lower, because you're still in storm condition. Lightning is striking everywhere, and now you notice that this giant freaking storm is you see roping lightning flailing everywhere. The lightning strikes the water, and you can see the depths of the water and the monsters of the deep. It froths and foams. Waves begin to manifest, crashing over the bow and actually pushing you guys away. Your ship actually takes 15 points of damage.
Wait, we have a hardness of 20. So
Yeah, I know, but the other ship just plowed into you, so both ships took the damage.
okay.
Okay.
Abandon cargo and let's get off before we lose both ships.
You want to abandon those Arcane Brotherhood crates? There's only 4
I'm
of
already
them.
trying to open it.
There's 50.
What?
Is it worth our
50?
lives or
Oh.
our ship?
No. I'm with you on getting off of this anchor for sure. But I was thinking maybe we might be able to come up on something.
One.
If we're
We
taking
just
on all
don't have
this
the
crew,
time.
Because
We got
we're
a
going to be
shitload of
taking on a
people.
bunch of crew now.
Well, you can go ahead and, well, if you got 4 people, you guys can go ahead and roll a strength check at
Oh,
DC
shit.
12. Just a DC 12.
Can I cast Foundation of Stone before?
What does Foundation of Stone do? Go ahead and link it. Linking it means dragging and dropping it into chat. Just drop it into the chat window.
Grab the little shield and drag it.
It's not working.
Let me see.
Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
there you go.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm not the strongest
Actually,
character.
that is a very appropriate time. So basically, you just that would guarantee their success because now, whoever you're doing that for, they get to roll 2d20 instead of 1d20, and they get to keep the better of the rolls.
Yeah, let's go.
So, okay, so now that you're casting Foundation of Stone on your character sheet, mark off one of those first level bubbles.
Okay.
Okay, so who are you casting
Done.
that on? Takashi?
Everybody in 30 feet, is it not?
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so
Nice.
As long as they're on the ground.
Nice.
Hey,
well, the whole that covers
Jeff.
the whole cargo hold. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Druid, let's go.
Never mind.
So that will actually I'm because of you casting that, I'm gonna give you guys 5 free crates, 5 of them.
Nice.
Nice.
And also, so Brony, I want you to know something. You notice how you're look at your portrait.
Uh-huh.
Notice how you have a star, a little gold
Mhm.
star for being a good boy.
Yeah, that's for my AC, right?
That
No.
gold star is actually a very powerful tool for you. It's called inspiration. It's rewarded. I reward it as a DM for exceptional thinking or awesome role playing. Right? I don't reward it very often. Okay, but what happens is, so when you roll skill checks, like I said, how you had to roll a strength, that's called rolling a skill check. It's with the D20, right? So if I say you have to roll a 10 or higher, you have to roll a 10 or higher on the 20-sided die, right? Now, there's these conditions called advantaged and disadvantaged. All right, advantaged means you get to roll 2d20. So I'll show you. Hit your little advantage. You see down there below your chat where it says ADV?
Uh-huh.
Click that button. Yep. Click that button and then double click on your strength score on your main page. See what it does? Is it rolls 2 of your d20s, but it keeps the better one.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
That's advantage. Disadvantage is the opposite, and it sucks.
So it would pick the smaller.
Yeah, so so basically, if you roll a natural 1, it's called a fumble or a critical failure, and something really bad happens. Sometimes you can actually cut off the head of one of your own players.
Dude, I need to start taking notes.
Yeah. Well, this will all come to you. This is little tidbits that we're gonna feed you at a time. But 20s, rolling a natural 20 is fucking awesome. That's what happened, as you just saw. Bowie rolled a natural 20 with her shipboard piloting.
Right.
And basically just saved your guys' ships, both of them.
Sweet.
So as long as she doesn't fail anything, you guys actually are going to be limping home with another fucking boat.
So with Foundation of Stone casted, do we all roll?
Say, okay. So what that does, is all the character, we're not technically in combat, so we're going to omit the +2 bonus to armor class, but the advantage to strength checks. Basically, because you're using this in a non-combat environment, it's giving you a bonus to strength, right? And since it's everybody, basically, I'm allowing it so where each of you can hold your, instead of 4 people holding a crate, 2 people can hold a crate, giving you guys 5 free ones without having to roll a roll. Now, if you guys want to do more, now this is only up for 1 minute, okay? You're gonna have to cast it again, but there's also gonna have to be another shipboard piloting check to stay away from the gravitational pull of the maelstrom. So that's up to you guys.
Okay.
Oh,
I got 1 inspiration.
So, all right. So you guys got 5 crates. Go ahead and mark that down on your ship. Five Arcane Brotherhood crates.
So,
what? So
Alright,
what?
keeping
When I went down
the
to check,
Now, are you guys you want to do it again?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, it's up to the party. You guys want to go for another 5?
I'm good, but I'll defer.
nah. I say we get the heck out of here.
you guys hear me?
I
yeah,
mean, I
yeah,
think
go
we're
ahead.
good.
Yeah,
If we are making it with the ship, if we're towing the other ship out of this, then I'd rather try to get the other ship out of here. If we can't get it, we cut it loose and go.
yeah,
We're
I'm with you
pirates,
on that.
but we're not stupid.
it's a tactical move, and we're telling them, if we get away with the ship,
This
Awesome.
storm destroyed
If
my
we-
ship.
if we don't get away with the ship, at least we can still gain something out of this.
Right. So you
Whatever
want to go
this
for it
pressure
again?
is. I'd go with it. I mean, why not? If we get a ship, then we get a ship and it's cargo. But if we lose the ship and we have no cargo, we might as well do something while we're going to continue going. Or is that storm continuing to follow us?
I mean, I don't have the greatest
Well, we've already
strength.
got the most valuable cargo. We got
Kisses.
the pennant. That's all
Hey,
I
buddy.
cared about.
Good night, buddy.
I'll give it one more go and then call it.
All right. So before you cast that spell, Jenny, roll a check, DC 12.
Okay. Can I use my inspiration?
Click it off and roll your
Nice.
roll advantage. So this is what basically awesome what she just did. She's using her inspiration to give you guys the most optimal chance of success, right? So she'll click that advantage button and roll her shipboard pilot because you can use your inspiration for anything.
Right.
So
Alright.
she'll click that off, or actually I will, and her star goes away. Now she gets roll advantage. You see, she's lucky because you guys just
Barely.
succeeded again. All right, you casting that spell?
Foundation of Stone?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, mark
I'll
off another
take another.
spell. You guys get 5 more crates.
Hey,
As you
man,
guys are diddle dinking around with these crates, you check out the billowing dark cloud that is over this giant maelstrom. And the maelstrom descends into the deep. From where you are, when you see the lightning striking, you can actually see the funnel of the maelstrom's void through the water between lightning strikes, and it reaches beyond the depths of the ocean. You guys it is into the abyss.
Wait, are you saying the storm went into the ocean? Underwater?
The maelstrom, well, the lightning strikes are striking the water, right? And the lightning strikes are so intense it lights up the water underwater. And when it does that, you can actually see the whirlpool's funnel descending below the water from where you're at.
Shit.
Run, motherfucker, run.
We gotta get out of here.
Yep,
Run
let's go.
for
All right, so
Oh,
you guys are doing that. You're still grappling the ship, and of all the things that a sailor is afraid of, you guys notice a very large tentacle rise above the water, right off the
fuck.
starboard side of the ship. It sweeps
Man,
and it destroys the mast.
stations.
Let's go.
We're under attack.
Cut the line. Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
up. Ship. Go.
All right, roll dexterity check. Those who are still on board, that would be not Bowie. That would be David. That would be Jabroni.
Am I still on there?
Sorry,
No,
how do I
I
roll
think
that?
you got off. Yeah. So okay, dexterity check.
No, I got
Open
the
up your
pennant. You
character
got
sheet.
the Dark Demon Soul.
You just
All
did.
right,
it.
good. Oh fuck, buoy. Damn.
Yeah, you're good. You made it. 10 DC. Bowie's on the. She's steering the Demon Soul.
Oh, I'm seeing them.
The demonic cloud starts to rope lightning towards this tentacle, and the tentacle glows and radiates, and more come out of the water, also radiating, and they grab a hold of the ship, not yours, but the other one. Off the port side, you see more tentacles on your side of the ship. What are you doing?
Loading a cannon to shoot
Our
it.
ship on the Demon Soul.
Yeah, it's getting close to Demon Soul.
Did everybody
the
make
ship.
it off the side? Saw?
Hold on. 9 of the other sailors got launched into the water.
Draw some
Other than that,
strings,
though, the
otherwise
ship has
sacrifice
been
a goat.
abandoned. Are you cutting ropes? Actually, they're starting to snap
Yeah,
because
that's
this
what I
ship
got.
is dragged.
Yeah. Got those lines.
Cut the remaining ones.
All right, roll a. All of you roll a dexterity check. Let's see. I want Koa, Brian, and David to roll dexterity check.
Oh my god.
Not a save. That was a save. You
Oh.
just roll dexterity.
Alright.
Not a save.
It's the same thing.
Is it?
Plus
whatever,
3.
All right.
Yeah.
So then,
I'm not
Alright.
proficient in a dexterity check.
and then Twang, your rope doesn't cut.
God damn it.
Your rope doesn't cut,
I'm too weak.
and you guys are. It starts to shift the Demon Soul's bearing towards the Maelstrom. Jenny, make a check at a 15 DC.
Can I do mine as well as a backup?
No, you would not be able to assist her with this.
I should have used my inspiration.
You succeed.
Oh,
All right,
Oh.
you the last rope breaks away, and the Kraken, the lightning Kraken, pulls the other ship under the water, snapping it in half as if it was a twig. The Kraken on the port side, however, it is coming closer.
Let's get out of here. Quickly. Quickly. Yeah.
All right, you guys managed to make it away from there by the skin of your teeth. Full sails. The Kraken is unable to catch up. The demonic storm begins to rage and rage in the distance, and then just out of the blue, dissipates into blue skies, or into night skies. You see the stars.
buoy slumps down in front of the
I'm
Real?
actually an experience for that.
Terrifying.
Outstanding work.
Right, buoy, seriously. I mean,
What's
you're
in these
making
crates?
My
Must
butthole
know.
hurt from clinching.
me tired. Me sleep.
Jabroni have a level 1 exhaustion, I believe.
As do I.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't
jumping
Jabroni.
in
It
the
was
water.
you. It was you two. Yeah, I was right. Jabroni's not in the. It was, yeah, it was you two. Yeah, you guys got level 1
Keshi.
exhaustion.
She shakes off the water from her fur, and she goes poof. And
Okay,
walks to her room.
You have 23 of the sailors from the other ship. And they're all basically collapsed on the deck of the Demon Soul, tired as fuck. That they're not even realizing they're on a demon ship.
And we didn't lose any of our.
You did not.
All right, so we're up to 35 passenger and 50 crew.
Yep. It's getting to be a full deck, full ship.
We're getting. Okay. Where are we going,
Big
Captain?
sacrifices.
Oh, I guess we could. Really lighten our cargo. A little dark.
You gotta thin the herd.
Well, can we make it home? We're not.
Nah, we need to.
Overburdened.
Well, you guys are not far from home. Remember that.
Yeah, we're real
We
close.
need workers at this island.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Let's keep them. We could carry 100 tons.
You're free to go. You're free
Well,
to go. But
I wouldn't
Choice
say
to
free
stay.
to go.
But you get what I'm saying. You're free to
Yeah.
You have the choice
Yeah,
to stay and rebuild life on this island.
Let's head back to the island, get some repairs done. Organize the building of the settlement.
Yep.
Captain.
Have I made Kingdoms? Is it available for you guys to view?
Kingdoms?
Yeah,
It is okay.
it's just a really large file.
Yeah, I'm just gonna link you guys to one page, and you guys can discuss what you want. I'm gonna explain a little bit of how this works. But yeah, you guys are. There we go. I got it loaded.
Well,
All right, you are. Let's make it back.
Ew.
The crates that we had gotten, is that like booty?
Kinda,
Yeah,
yeah.
what's in this?
You guys open the crates?
Yeah, can we open
Yep.
those?
we make it back to the island?
Yeah, you guys are docked.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Twang,
Yes.
make a Arcana check,
Arcana. Okay.
and you gotta roll it dice towered.
Okay. And come on, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Well, okay, you actually recognize this, and you have just enough crates, 10 crates, to create a portal system.
Oh shit. Hey guys, I think we
Boom.
got enough. I think we got enough here to create a portal system.
What you have, the way this works, you critically succeeded. By the way, that was a.
Yeah.
The way it works is that you guys create a portal on this end that it is always open, but it can be shut off if you so choose. It is a two-way portal, but you have to build the mirroring portal somewhere else in order for it to. You can't just teleport anywhere. It's like a wormhole, if you will.
Oh, like Stargate.
So we could
Yeah.
put it in the captain's quarters of the Demon Soul, and we could send people to the island.
Has to be stationary.
I was thinking on the ship too.
It's going to be stationary. It's not going to be moved.
ground based.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and send someone the changing.
I know, I got you.
They'll be scattered, but you have it. You recognize that you have enough materials to make a single portal system. That means one portal
Both
wherever
ends?
you want. Yeah, both ends.
Nice. Okay, so we have enough to create Stargate.
But they all
We'll store
have,
those in the
remember
cave.
the Arcane
crates?
Brotherhood has their mark on these crates.
What mark is that?
The Arcane,
Arcane
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
They're a like a kind of a
Enemy?
sort of a no, I wouldn't say enemy. They're just. You ever played
guild?
Skyrim?
Uh huh.
Okay, think of think of them as the guild, the Wizards Guild.
Okay.
Just
alright.
more greedy and more politically powered.
So they probably don't know that we have these crates.
They may not.
How could they know?
I mean, they are wizards. And sorcerers and druids.
I mean, if it's something that makes a portal to wherever, be able to track that, right? That's not something they'd want other people to get their hands on.
That is exactly right.
That
And
is a good question.
one of the guys that you asked, Brian, they say all we had to do is hoist it. And they said it as long as that we only hoisted it once a day, the skies would stay as long as the flag was up. But as soon as we made any form of action other than moving or sailing, like any attacks would destroy the ruse for the next 24 hours. But
What is that?
you said
You
that
have just spared your life.
it totally glamours the ship, even when you're on the ship.
Okay.
I want to roll up like Ma from like you should be so grateful as to come upon our ship. Pledge your allegiance.
Oh, these guys want to pledge allegiance, all right.
We just saved him. You should be very thankful.
All right, you the island, you feel it kind of grumbling a bit though. And you guys feel your marks
How many-
getting hot.
How many did we? How
23
many
total.
people? Okay. I ask each one what kind of skills they have. Anyone without a particular set of skills, I put in one group. The other group, the people
All right,
with
Hitler, let's do this.
skills that could help us. Carpentry.
Actually, only one. The guy that you were talking to about the pennant. He is a shipwright. The rest
Only
of them are
one?
deckhands.
Is he the one
No
that
other
brought
skills.
me the pennant
Yep.
in the begin with?
Warriors.
Oh.
Well, we could feed the demon soul.
Your loyalty to the demon soul and its crew.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please spare my crew. We're all brothers.
Could we ask them by chance if they know anything about the portal that was created with these crates?
Yes, you can. And
Absolutely.
All right. They have no idea what was in the crates. They were only hired to bring them on board under penalty of death if they were to look inside.
And how many crates were total?
50.
Oh, 50?
So enough. There
Sure.
was enough for 5 portals total.
Wow. And you said that we needed 2 portals to actually utilize it, right?
You guys have brought on board. I'm sorry, not. I'm sorry. It wasn't 50.
5 sets of portals.
5 sets. Yeah, 5 sets of portals. So, but remember, okay, so the way that these portals work is that the more portals you build, it builds up a bigger network, and as you try, it's the person going through merely only has to think about an active portal anywhere that there is one set up that is part of that network, and they get whisked to it instantly, right? And in D&D, that's a big deal because travel in this game is
dangerous.
But we only have 1.
you have
2
2 portals.
for 2.
Okay,
Create a
So-
shortcut to wherever we want to go.
Sweet.
You actually,
Imagining
I was
that's
wrong.
gonna
You
be
actually
home.
have 10. There was 10 portals total, not 5. 10 total portals. You guys have 2 of them.
Well, enough materials to create 2 of them.
To
right?
create 2 of them. Now, that
Okay.
also doesn't necessarily mean you will actually succeed in building one.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You have to make the skill checks, man.
Okay.
Well, they're also worth a whole lot of money.
And that's where I'm wondering, do we sell it back to them?
They might be wondering how we acquired them.
Found them floating in the sea.
Well, what are they made of? Bubbles?
We
How are they
recovered
floating?
half of your crew and a fifth of your cargo.
All right, I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be right back.
I linked founding a settlement for you guys to kind of briefly look over real quick. Your island. If you guys bring up your Sword Coast map.
Got it.
You let me put you're gonna see it you're gonna see something happen here real quick. Okay. So I just gridded it with hexes. Your island is I don't even know if I have it. Why do I not have the what?
It works way better with X.
Yeah. I don't know why you're okay. I'm actually gonna create a new story. Okay. You should see if you scroll out, you'll see a green pin, Austin, or all of you,
Uh-huh.
on like a kind of a kidney-shaped island. That's your guys' island. Now, you should be able to click on that. It'll bring up a blank sheet that says Pirate Island on it. This is how we're gonna track your guys' stuff. So, if you guys are looking at that now,
Stuff that we leave there, or?
this is how we're gonna actually build it. So, one of the cool things about this campaign, this is unique to my campaign. Normally, D&D is literally just swashbuckling, swords, and sorcery kind of stuff, right? Like Diablo, right? But in mine, it's more immersive. As you just saw, there are ships, and you customize ships, and there's ship battles, and storms, and, you know, magic portal. But also, what I have just introduced that everybody's learning, so if you're on the same curve here, is the ability to build cities, your own cities, not just houses. You guys now have this island, and I know you already seen the island map. So let me see here. We are going to use that link that I just created, the story entry, and it will be used to track your guys's statistics. And I'm going to go over them briefly. I know this is probably the boring part of D&D, but might as well get it over with. Okay, so let's see here. Settlements. The first stat. There's 2.
Oh, Bardic Knowledge.
I don't know what you guys want to name it. You guys can deliberate amongst yourselves to name it.
Pen Island.
Penn Island. Yeah?
It's got a pen already.
All right.
I just our island. Damn it. I don't know. Cole,
just joking,
you're
you guys
really
name it.
inventive, alright, so.
So what are we doing?
Oh.
We're naming the island? Wait,
Yeah,
Volcano
we're naming
Island?
the island.
It's hot in the middle, and it's super deadly. Vagina Island.
Kind of looks like an ovary.
Yeah.
The
Or,
Crobadas.
let's see here. It's got demons in it, and a demon soul. So what words?
Penis Land.
Penis land? No.
The gate.
No.
Hmm.
We got a track.
Dante's Inferno.
Inferno Island, because I mean it's got a volcano and demons, so it's Dante demon kind of. I don't know. That's a hard one. What is it shaped like? It's
Afro?
Yeah, nothing's coming to me. Nothing's jumping out at
nothing's
me.
jumping out. Yeah, I can try and spitball, but nothing's really jumping out. Usually that when something jumps out to me, it's got 3 settlements. So let's see here. Those were old settlements in the cave for. It's got a. Let's call it the Blue Lagoon, just so we can
Island
think of
the
titties.
Damned.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Because everyone that goes there is either for this demon or their soul is venturing there. Island of the Damned. See, that's not bad. Goddamn island.
You're at your own risk.
Island of the Damned.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll get that.
It's decided.
Okay, so
Do you
going-
agree, Jenny?
I'm fine with whatever. I named the ship
Was
last
your
time.
way before it was our island?
All right.
Perhaps Isle of the Damned.
Yeah,
It is
Isle.
Okay,
one-
so
just one island.
going on to this. So the next stat in this is alignment. All right, and just because your cities, this is a generalized alignment of your city, or in this case a settlement. It's just a small settlement. The type is a thorp. This is loosely dependent upon population. Okay. Also, let me see here. We need to go below kingdom name. I got to add in Actually, that'll go right below stats.
Oh, if I remember, Jeff, at one point weren't the spirits or whatever repairing all the shields?
Yeah. They're not. They're giving you the ability to. They can't actually repair it without damning themselves outside of it. So build points. Build points are how you guys. It's basically a combination of gold and resources. It doesn't necessarily mean you guys get to actually settlement. It doesn't mean you guys actually get to just withdraw gold, even though you can. There is a conversion of turning build points into gold and also gold into build points. Okay. Let's see here. Type is the type of this. Modifiers. So when you guys are on, this will be used quite a bit while you are within the town. Doing any form of skill that ends in some sort of productivity or information gathering will be modified by this number. So obviously you guys you don't have very many resources. So like when you're doing like studying, if you will, if you're trying to study up a monster in your guys' little book library that you might have, you'll have a -4 to that success.
What are you looking at?
Are you guys looking at click on the green
Building.
thing, the green pin
Oh, on the
on the map.
water map?
Yep.
Sword
Sword
Coast.
Coast map.
Oh, okay. I'm not on the.
Nice.
Oh.
I like this.
There you go.
Okay, there's the green pin. I got it.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm on board.
Okay, so I have yet to determine how many build points you guys have, but I'm gonna start you guys off with 5 because you guys had all that gold plus all those resources.
That is not a lot of build points.
Well, it's gonna go up higher. I
All right,
had to calculate what you have, but
we can't even build a bridge for that.
yeah, you're probably right.
We could build a dump.
Let's build that
we gotta
portal.
build barracks and
Yeah,
go from there.
Places are like
I think
40 or
barracks-
20 build points,
Barracks
man.
is a good idea. Yeah, barracks is 6, so we only need one more for barracks.
well, I'm gonna give you quite a bit more. I'm just starting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna delete that because I don't know how much I'm giving you. It's gonna be a lot more than 5 because you guys have procured some good resources. So, basically we're just going over this real quick, but then you guys are gonna decide what building you want to begin with because you have to begin with a building. Usually like some sort of starting building, like a farm or something that doesn't require
Nothing but
or
a pub on
grain,
an island.
the grain mill.
Well, we need
You
something
start
that's
off
going to supplement our next build. Whatever
Also,
we're going to build
you gotta
now is going to supplement our next
place the flip. Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Here's danger.
I mean, if people want to, you could occupy that space downstairs that's sheltered.
That's true.
It's all clean. There's no more TNT leaking all over the place. It's like this awesome palace down with like Ghost Forge made.
Well, I say farms
A granary.
first.
What?
I say farms first. We need food to feed everyone.
Now I get to do what's nice.
Well, we could build
Otherwise, they'll be
And homes.
too weak to
We could
work.
build we could
If I
build
remember,
Okay, so
Jeff,
still looking
there
at the
was
island of Damned.
livestock.
a
If
mill.
you guys
There
look,
was livestock that lived inside those pillars. The one that was undamaged, correct?
Yeah.
We need to put a crew on tending that. make sure they're not just needlessly slaughtered.
Build a pier.
Beer.
Wow, this is extensive.
So back to the stats. Modifiers, how much you guys actually will have a penalty or bonus on specific modifiers, which will be listed down below depending on other things. It gets cool. Then danger, don't have to go into that now. Spellcasting is your guys' the town's ability, because you remember you do have some spellcasters that are there. They cannot cast anything higher than a first level spell. This does not include you guys. So there are modifiers. You have a town's corruption level. And I'll calculate these later. You have your town's crime level, law level, lore level, productivity, society, and that's it. This is this page right here. You can kind of see how it works yourself. I highly recommend I'm gonna leave this table up a lot.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna need to.
I'm actually gonna buy the PDF version too for you guys. I highly recommend looking over this book, because how your town is built will play a factor later down the road, because you guys have the opportunity to take one of the major cities in Forgotten Realms. Okay, qualities. You guys only get one, and I'm assigning it. I'm giving you guys the strategic location quality.
Fuck, we got portals. We don't even need that.
Right?
Right.
Well, they're not built yet.
How can we go about building that? Do we need like a workshop and everything?
Good
here
question.
First?
It's going to require a lot of research, and that's going to be on you and on Ko's character.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Let me bring it downstairs to the forge.
The
and
least
see what
litigious
the
one.
magic
They're like,
people will do
you're
with
the
it.
bookkeeper.
Well,
Okay.
so you guys just went during okay, so awesome. There's two types of playtime in D&D. There is uptime and downtime, right? Uptime is like when you're actually doing shit, like dungeons or sailing on a ship. Downtime is what we're doing now. It's when your characters are not necessarily doing like combat stuff, but you're in like a town. Town sessions can be fun, but sometimes it can also be tedious. It's
Sure.
when you go buy your gear, when you go sell your gears, when you want to go find a whore, bang out a whore.
Well, that's all the
Magical
time.
STDs.
Right. Yeah.
Who's not
Magical
itchy?
STDs. Yeah.
Little Bernie.
Well, by the way, you guys can go ahead and thank Jenny. She went ahead and found the Book of Carnal Knowledge for me, and it has magical STDs in it too.
Sadly,
Yep.
I've had that before in a D&D campaign.
I am not putting any disadvantages on you guys. You don't need that.
Okay, so
I need to know. Oh, I see how this works. Okay, I have this totally wrong. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. 1.
So if we're on a desert island, or
like a character sheet for our island. Like
Yeah.
strength. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I'm understanding it better after reading most of them.
What type of, can we really build a granary? Should it be like a sugarcane plantation?
You can build any building that you have you meet the requirements to, as long as you do not. It does not require another build. Like if you wanted to build an inn, you have to build a house first.
House is cheap. Build a house in a moat. I can build a moat. We're on a fucking
It
island.
doesn't say. Most of them say they're an upgrade if you need something else.
Right, and it'll tell you what they're upgraded from.
Yeah, the
Get some
inn doesn't
fresh
say
water.
that. Just,
Right, the inn doesn't, but it should say that there is a requirement for it. Like it. Let me see here. I know it does. Maybe it's tavern that needs it. No, inn does. I know it does. Let me see.
Ooh,
And these
ever-flowing spring.
does it?
it doesn't have special next to it.
Waterway has special next to it. Special
What?
counts as water district border for adjacent
Oh,
buildings.
hold on. I know that there is. Limit. To say any that should say something like
Yeah,
limit.
limit adjacent to water district for one per settlement for the waterfront. Yeah, it have
Right.
that in most
Now
of the
I'm
options.
this week I got a couple things going on. So what I'm going to be doing is creating a graphical overlay, like a
Never any
a
limit.
simplified. It's not necessarily a map. If you've ever looked at like an electrical schematic, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like exactly the way the electrical schematic, or like the actual electric. It's like a symbology, right?
Yeah.
So that's what this is going to do. Is you guys are going to have symbology with specially made tokens to tell you what stuff you have, what buildings are linked to what, so on and so forth, because that's going to be key as well. We're not going to necessarily map out the entire thing because it'll get big and tedious, but you will account for pretty much every building in here, because as you see, it will change your city's modifier stats.
It's for organization, it's not for anything else, really.
Right.
Orphanage. So I have to figure out how to make the portals.
Yep.
How do... Okay. So the one guy who knew about the portals, is he still alive, or did we let him die? Or
Nobody knows about him. Nobody knows about any of it.
I gotta find out from someone else.
You always go to the Arcane Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, right.
Nobody knew about the portals. You knew about the portals. You're the one that made the roll.
Yeah, but I didn't
And
actually
found out
get
it was
any
in those crates.
information from it. It's I'm like a paper tiger of information. I'm not actually full of it. Really? Weirdly?
Well, I think we need to build farms and a
Houses.
granary, maybe a mill. Well, yeah, I mean, houses are
Yeah,
kind of, you
and
know.
then start building some specialty shops.
Because barracks
Food
are,
and shelter is always
Build stuff.
first.
We need
We
to
need to
build
build
stuff
defenses
that's going
first.
to. Oh,
When I was sick, I was in the bed.
we kind of got the best defenses ever. We have a demon.
Out in the side room.
Oh wait, so okay, this is an
And
upgrade from a
the sea cave.
tenement.
Go to the
So
sea
that
cave
means
map.
we need to go.
Let's start moving into the sea cave.
Be right back.
Okay. Oh, we need to build a tenement first. It's the cheapest. It's one BP and one
Yeah, I
lot.
was
And we can upgrade from that to a house. And after a house, we can upgrade to a barracks, right? And after a barracks, we can
Well,
upgrade.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking we need to build farms, granaries, and mills to support our people with food.
Are there any prerequisites that we need for any of those things?
Well, the
Like-
farm isn't on this building list, but you know,
I imagined a
they
house
have,
was what that is.
the granary is not, but it says something about farms. If farms reduce consumption below 0, stores up to 5 building points of excess production for use on a later
Okay.
turn. I don't know, whatever.
But it'll say.
I don't understand all this yet.
Hold on. I know. I'm with you. I'm just understanding that there are certain things we can't build until we build other things first, and they kind of let you know with
Right.
initial. But other than that,
I think we need to have, one crew working on building food items, and another crew working on like housing, because yes, we do need houses. But
Okay,
what about a big inn to do in one thing?
you can't build an inn right away. You have to build a tenement, then a house, and then.
Where are you seeing this at the order structures?
It says it in the description. Like for hold on, let's go into a house. The house is a 3 BP 1 lot. Kingdom unrest -1.
what the hell
Upgrade
is a
from
tenement?
it's a type of like house that you could build. It says special. The first house you build during the improvement does not count against the total. But it says upgrade from tenement. So you tenement first.
Oh, a staggering number of low-rent housing units.
Yes.
So it's like-
It's the shittiest ghetto you could build.
So it's like
quickly.
lean-to,
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Shanty.
Yeah, shantytown. Think whatever, some hurricane riddled place filled with tarps and cinder block and
It's like Thailand.
yeah.
We put up some
Well, I ain't been to.
we put up some nice plywood walls.
Now we
They're
gotta
like, oh,
find
this is-
Gosh.
something for food. What are the food options? Is it just granary is the only food option? Because we need to have one.
There's
too.
a granary. There's a.
Okay, which one has the lowest BP? Because that's generally the way that these things work. Where's the mill? I know my ABCs. M.
Mill is 6 BP. Adjacent
Okay,
to water district border. So
So
it's
we
gonna
need-
have to be on a
On the water.
stream or
Yeah. Wait, with
well,
approval.
the mill is gonna have a
No,
water
with-
wheel on it.
With special
for
approval
grinding.
from the GM, you can construct a windmill at the same cost without the water district border requirement. So we could build this if Jeff says it's okay if we build a windmill instead of a water mill.
Yeah, that's
water
fine.
or air or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so we don't need it to be next to the water in that case, but we will need a mill. I think you're right about that
Because I mean,
because you can't do anything with your harvest without
mill
the mill.
and
Yeah.
granary. The mill and the granary are kind of coinciding.
granary?
You use the mill grind the grain, and then you
Is there
store
a
it in the
farm?
granary.
Is there a farm option, or am I just missing it?
No, there isn't one. It keeps getting referenced, but it's not
Yeah.
listed.
Okay.
That's because it might be in. Okay, farm, right? Just farm.
Mm-mm. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking to make a sustainable settlement first. We're gonna need some
Right.
tenements, couple farms, a
Here.
granary, a mill,
This is where you find farms at.
and
Terrain
then from there on, we'll
Oh my god, I have so many windows open.
I know,
I know.
right?
I can't even see my board anymore.
Okay, all right. Farm, desert.
Hey, I see anal. It says see anal. Where do I go to see anal?
Oh, you come to
Well,
my house?
yeah.
I'll come pee in your butt, Coa.
That's okay. It's dry in there. It needs a little wet down. But we should have a fishery.
So, all right, let me.
We're
We can
an
definitely
island.
do a fishery.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're an island.
let me determine how much build points you guys have.
Yeah, that's going to make a big difference knowing how much money we have to spend and what we can actually spend it on.
So you guys have how much do you have on your ship as far as gold?
The demon soul?
Hold on.
We have
We
6,000.
don't have anything on the ship.
From the demon
We
soul?
unloaded it all.
Yeah.
6,893 gold points is what we last had on the souls page.
Oh. Well, and then also the the 25 tons worth of construction material, right?
That is on the Sirens.
We have 25 tons of finished timber, 15 tons of construction consumables, 20 tons of replaceable parts, and 40 tons of.
We do have a lot.
Okay, so yeah, five build points is about what you're getting.
Jesus.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep.
25 tons of finished timber?
Well, no. Well, how much? It goes by this. One build point is worth approximately 4,000 gold pieces of value. So, given how much gold you have, plus how much gold you might make off of all the timber, all that other stuff, yeah, I'd say about 5. Actually, I might be generous, giving you 5.
So that means we can build a tenement.
Wow.
But
But Tom,
Yeah.
you
All we can build.
maybe
can also use
could
your.
we just
Go ahead.
could we just not put the timber down as like we don't have to gather wood for a while?
No, you're not understanding. I go off of its
Direct
value.
control.
It's still used as because okay, the build points is not just gold, it's resources. Right? So you by converting how much 25 or 15 tons worth of timber would be in gold, it's not going to be that much gold. I mean, timber sells for copper and silver. You know what I'm saying? So by converting all of that into build points, I've given you 5 full build points. Now, this is where you're going to want to start building up your fleet to build a trade outpost, because building a city on this island is going to be a challenge for sure.
Don't we already have a quarry inside the
That quarry is only for basically it's the special material that is used to build your ship and the magical wall.
Well, I was gonna say that would really help. It's one
So-
BP per turn.
But you guys can also develop the land. You remember. Now, I'm also giving you freebies here. All right. If you notice, founding a settlement under settlements and districts, founding a settlement.
Holy shit.
I got it right there. All right. The first thing you have to do is acquire the funds. You did. You guys then have to explore a hex. Now, exploring a hex is where the adventure comes in. So when you guys are wanting to expand your empire, in order to settle anywhere, you have to actually explore the hex on there. And I might even have the hexes too big on this. Yeah, actually I do.
Hey, I can't see any of that shit.
I'm making them 10. There you go. Woo! That's too small. That's just painful in the
Can't
eyes.
see shit, yeah.
All right. Anyways, we'll get off. We'll grade it later. Anyways, so the third is you have to claim the hex as your own. Now, you guys already explored the entire island. Okay, you already know all about it. So, that takes away having to clear of its monsters and of its dangerous hazards. That's one of the things you have to do before you settle, right? Is clear the hex, make it safe for settlement, right? Otherwise, you're gonna have orc attacks or whatever. Third thing you need to do is claim the hex as your own, like putting a flag on it, right? In this rule, the way it works is you spend a single build point to claim it, such as hiring patrols, clearing paths, whatever. But that I'm giving that to you for free on this entire island, even though it looks like it's worth 3 hexes. It's free for you guys because it's your island. There's none of you've already cleared everything out. Plus, you have the benefit of the demon, who is also acting as like a guard patrol. Next, you have to. This is where it gets a little costly. You now have to prepare your site for construction. 1 second, guys.
Well, I've never taken so many notes, not even in school.
I'm recording.
How much is a tenement?
Tenement is
Here,
1 BP.
remember?
It's 1 BP. Just one. And then we could build.
So this is where you guys are looking at
Okay,
your
so
farm.
one. Oh, go ahead. I'm
So
out loud.
the preparing a site for construction is where you're doing the terrain improvement. Okay, that's where your aqueduct, your bridge, the farm. All right.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I'm getting it. Okay.
Okay.
Improve the terrain. Okay.
Right. So a farm consumption decreases by 2 BP. So you guys are considered the terrain is considered plains.
Okay.
Also you can do a fishery.
But it raises our BP, right, with the fishery. Right.
Well, it
That
costs
costs
4
4.
BP.
Yeah, it costs 4, but it decreases our consumption by 1, so that would negate the cost of the farm, right?
Well, you only get one improvement, one terrain improvement to begin a settlement with, because it takes this will take 1 month to build.
Well,
Holy shit.
then fish would be one of the better ones. 'Cause it's,
Yeah.
Well, then I.
But that costs us 4.
We don't.
So
need
we could
both
only
the
do
farm to start.
No,
we
you
could
just
only
need
do
one.
a tenement and then a fishery. So we have somewhere to live and somewhere to eat.
Right.
And then that's
Yeah,
all
we're
of
on
our
an
BP.
island. I mean, we definitely need
Fishery,
the fishery.
yeah.
So
we've
what
got plenty of
happens is-
water.
When you have that fishery, it's going to decrease the consumption of build points on any building by what is it 1?
1, yeah.
Okay, so when you go to
Yeah.
when you go look at your building list, all right, whatever it says for build points, you decrease it by 1. That's all buildings, as long as you have the fishery is active.
So if we build
Following-
the fishery first, the tenement free,
Yeah. As long
Yeah.
one
because the
tenement would be
tenements
free.
are 1 build point.
Well, no, the
One tenement would be
rule
free.
you can never go lower than 1 build point.
Oh shit.
Well, you gotta be like that, bro.
So it takes 1 turn now in kingdoms when you guys are doing building stuff. 1 turn is 1 month.
Oh fuck.
Now this is where I get to place some time pressure on you because this demon is hungry for souls. A month may be more than he wants.
So there's what are the phases?
I was gonna feed him some souls. I was gonna feed him the worthless frickin' sailors from the Siren Song, except for the one.
Right. Yeah, I figured you would.
What
So
are the
You have to
phases?
go back to the.
So there's income phase,
Yeah, so
And-
there's four phases or
Okay.
several phases. Okay, you have the upkeep phase, which you would pay build points on certain buildings that require upkeep. Okay, because you
Upkeep
have
phase.
to keep the if you do not upkeep a building, it goes into what's called abandon. You ever played SimCity?
Yeah.
It's just like
Okay.
the building goes into abandonment, and actually is not only worthless, it's actually taking up
Cost you
space,
money, yeah.
and it actually becomes a hazard, a fire hazard.
Okay, so phases is upkeep.
Yep. Then you
Then-
edict. Edict phase is when you want to decide when you want to like assign leadership, build. Like we're in the edict phase right now. You guys are deciding what you want to build. You will build it. Then the income phase. This is when you actually get to mess around
Taxes.
with the financials. Yeah, taxes come in. You can withdraw from your treasury. You can deposit into your treasury. As you can see, 4,000 gold pieces equals 1 build point. And that's not just gold. It is 4,000 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, but also gold too. So you can't just be without gold. That'll be loosely sort of debated. And then the event phase. This is where it gets fun. If I want to have a dragon attack you guys, if I want to have like a riot break out, or maybe you guys have some sort of discovery, or maybe you guys found out you unlocked the secrets to the portal. That portal, you guys play it right, and I'm not going to give away too much information, but that could really help you as far as trade goes when it comes to build point conversion.
Now, does my question still apply from the previous campaign?
What's that?
My question? You gave me a question.
I don't remember
One
that.
question. Oh, never mind then.
What's
you
better?
You gave me like an opportunity to ask one question. You had to answer it, but it was in a different campaign, so I don't imagine that this would apply.
Oh, that your deck of mini
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a really powerful tool.
know.
That tool would be really helpful in this next Baba Yaga adventure because
That's why I asked.
I
That's
can't
why-
wait.
It can also backfire.
This
Okay.
is this question. I'm one of those DMs that honor like wishes. I'm not such a dick with wishes. You know, as long as you're ridiculously dumb
Liar.
wording it. I used to be harsh. Wishes were more of a curse than anything.
Right.
So
Isn't
remember,
that how
okay.
it always started anyway?
So when you're developing a town, Austin and Jenny, I'm gonna add you guys to the group chat. I'm gonna make a new group chat. I would highly recommend using our text chat on the phone to kind of decide what flavor you want the city. Now, like I said, I'm gonna get the Kingdoms book, and you guys can download. Austin, you can actually download this off my Dropbox. All my books you can download off my Dropbox to kind of like let you see what you want. They're all PDFs, so you can read them on your phone as well. But this book.
I mean,
in
are you guys
particular-
good with joining the group chat?
Yep. Send me.
I'm gonna create it right now, real quick.
We had a player last campaign. He didn't want to be on it. And he wanted to separate the game from his personal life. So
Yeah.
we completely understand.
Oh, really? I don't even remember that.
Remember that one dude? The wizard dude. He was really good.
Oh, he was an amazing player, though. God damn it.
Well, just email me the statistics things.
Okay.
I'll join the chat.
Yeah, I'm sending you guys. I'm putting everyone on the group chat right now.
This is extensive.
Yeah, but
We
keep your
use
mind.
that mainly to like if there's gonna be a delay in the game. Like Jeff had this concert tonight with his daughter and stuff like that.
Is it choir or band?
It was choir, and dude, let me tell you, my daughter's grade did okay, actually pretty good, but the 6th grade man, oh god, It was torture.
Oh, I was in choir my whole life.
These guys, the 6th grade group was anti-choir.
Grade. I mean, they're young.
Okay, sending a test to all of us. If you guys get it, go ahead and respond on your phones. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go click the buy on that. Austin, did I ever give you my my Dropbox info?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Got
First,
it.
let me go get DM's Guild. No, it's yeah, it's DM's Guild.
Tenement. Do we want to sell some of our gold and some of our cargo?
Sell our
to-
gold.
Well, I mean, exchange it so we can get more BP, so that we can build more of a settlement.
Not yet.
Not okay. I'm okay with that. Trying to really plan out what we want to do before we just sell all of our shit.
Well, we have to pay our crew and everybody, man. Like,
We can pay them with blades in their
I
throat.
have a whole lot of gold yet.
Yeah, right now it's warped to not have your.
All right, so tenement and fishery. Then that's all we got.
So you're wanting to build, because those are the 2 buildings you want to build?
Can afford. I mean,
Okay.
we all want a fishery, and that's 4. That leaves us with scantily few choices. I mean, tenement. We're gonna need somewhere to stay. Agreement.
Can we?
You also
can we
have the
not
ship you
use
can
the
stay on.
underground cave?
Well, I mean, there's people living on the island now, working, right?
You only have 100 people in your population, and they were all sailors on the ships.
Oh, I just assumed that there were people working in the quarry.
No, the quarry, that would be the demons. Those are
Oh,
the
that's right.
ghosts.
That's right. You're right. That's
And,
ghost
um,
quarry.
So this is one of my own flavors of the game. Is I'm giving you guys something that's not supposed to happen, but it's free labor. They cost nothing. They can't riot. They don't count as anything except for productivity.
Okay.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot, and it's the bigger that this game gets, the less important they'll be, less impacting they'll be. But
I
yeah.
mean, this really can scale, and you need to set up positions for
Well,
each player. I mean, someone would have to
Yes.
take care of each aspect, because otherwise it would just get to be like a landslide of shit, and we'd fall into disarray.
Okay, so I'm gonna probably pause where we're at here in a
Okay.
minute. Let's see here. Let me give you guys. Real quick. Let me buy the book so you guys can get it on Dropbox. And then I'm gonna give Austin my Dropbox. Jenny, you have my Dropbox, right? All of you guys have my Dropbox, right?
I still have never gotten a
Yep.
box.
You haven't? All right. Let's make sure you have access to that
All
now.
right.
Because you can use this if you want in your other games, as you know you're a DM.
Yeah, I've never got the logistics of it. Like, I've never used Dropbox, so I don't know
It's
what.
literally I give you the link and you are able to download anything that you see on there.
Okay, I'm a bit of a Luddite.
It's a cloud storage, man.
Yeah, it is.
No, I know what it is. I just don't use it because I have no need. I'm a stay-at-home dad. What am I gonna get? Dropbox pictures?
Yeah, well, I got
I
my.
used it
There, man.
when I was in college.
So your wife can't find it.
Oh, like me and my
Yeah, it's
wife
free
watch
if you
porn
want
together.
computer STDs.
Oh yeah, I don't do that either. I just watch porn on my phone because then I could just throw my phone away. But yeah, I want to do that because that would be helpful. Yeah, because it's looking like I got homework. Or
Well,
else.
Don't
All right, so what
don't
do we
let
wanna
this
build?
overwhelm you. What you guys need to do is just don't. like thumb over the stuff, but really pay more attention to settlement information, not kingdom information.
Okay.
You guys are nowhere near establishing any. A kingdom is several settlements and towns in one. It's like a county, and you have towns.
Okay.
Right? You don't need to worry about the kingdom stuff, and you definitely do not need to worry about the legendary warfare stuff. Okay, because we're like army tact. I haven't even read any of that stuff, but that will come into play, especially your guys' naval stuff. You guys, here's my goal, my dream. I want you guys to take control of a city like Waterdeep, Neverwinter, Luskan, stuff like that.
That'd be so fucking sick.
So that's my goal. That's my aim towards this. Now, what you guys do is gonna. This is a dynamically changing game. Particularly, Koa, you have never seen me DM like this. Brian has. This is my style of DMing. Is open-ended. This game has no ending.
Like sandbox style.
That's
You
exactly
do
what
anything.
it is.
Yeah, it's.
And you
pretty
guys are
fucking dope.
actually building the world as we go.
Okay.
So let me see here. Let me get this book real quick. I know that it is not just a. Okay, let's see. Where is the freaking PDF version of this? Damn it.
You gonna leave this table up?
I will be leaving the table up, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Actually, I think I have the. There it is, PDF. PDF. Right there. PDF only. Okay. Let me purchase this real quick. Oh, that's cool. Legendary Games. I am going to look through this. Make sure it's 5th edition. Yep, 5th edition. I need to save Legendary Games. All right, I'm gonna put this up in the Dropbox real quick. For the rest of you, I'm gonna give you my Dropbox account right now. It's gonna be actually I just put it in. I'm gonna email you, Koa, the link. Actually, no, I'll put it in TeamSpeak. What am I doing?
Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
Speak.
All of you can do that. So if you go to TeamSpeak, you should be able to see in the little chat window down there. The very last thing is a link that I just sent.
Oh, nice.
Save that.
The link?
Yeah, save that link because and it's always active. Now this is everything. It's even dude. It even has mods I've created that like my Elminster's mod.
Uh-huh.
I don't expect my players to be buying my books, so don't. You guys, it's one of the benefits of being a player. I appreciate the patronage, but you guys,
I'll buy it.
no, you guys actually are involved in creating this stuff, so whatever I make is free to you. You guys are playtesting all my shit. It's like my payment to you is my mods are free to you. So, let's see here.
Okay. So I just go into TeamSpeak when I access this? Okay.
So now, yeah, go. Let's do that now, so I know you have it.
Oh, I got it now.
Okay.
And I put it in my clipboard or whatever.
I favorited it.
Yeah. Okay, so let me put Kingdoms in there now for you. For you, Austin, I know you're super busy, and this is just a game. This table will be up all the time. I highly recommend if you ever get the time and you're not doing your own stuff, that like this is not a priority, but check out the player's handbook and kind of thumb through just the overall the concept of Dungeons and Dragons. It'll really help you out as a player.
The player's companion.
The player's handbook. So
In the table,
yeah, it's on the table.
the D&D Player's Handbook.
D&D Player's Handbook. Yeah,
Okay.
or if you end up getting it, a physical copy of it, that'll help you too. But you don't have to. You will learn this game by playing it. That's the best way to learn is to play it.
Okay, well, I like to read, so I'll probably try.
Right. Well, you'll get a better idea of your spells too, except for the Elementers, which I have. My Elementor spells, which you might have, are available on Dropbox. So this Kingdom one, it is now. I'm talking too much. Let me buy it real quick. Oh, I need to make an account. Okay. Okay.
Okay, fuck yeah. This is nice. I can read this whole goddamn thing. Okay.
All right. Let me see it. Let me.
I have this one already.
And I gotta say, that you're gonna have a pretty good time with this if you're already getting creative with spells like that in places that unlikely situations. That's exactly how you play a spellcasting character. Most people have a really hard time with spellcasting characters. They think it's all fireballs and magic missiles.
No, I'm not about that at all. So
neither am I. As a matter of fact, most of my players die because they can't counterspell my creativity.
Don't confuse my diehard barbarian in Diablo. For
Nah,
how I
dude.
normally
Yeah.
play games. All right. Well, this is good. I'm gonna be done soon.
Yep.
For tonight.
So I'm later tonight I'll have the book up for everybody. We're good for now. It's at 10. Normally we just end here. The Kingdoms book will be up on Dropbox tonight.
Okay.
I'll look at it tomorrow.
We're good to go, and I'm gonna keep this table up for the next few days. If you also Austin, before you go, you guys, if you need to get on the table, just tell me, and if it's not available, let me know, and I'll just fire it up from where I'm at. I can remote access my computer from anywhere and just load it.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
all on group text now, so we should be good.
Yep. Yeah, I see it all. Okay.
All right. Sounds good, everybody.
All right, good
call it
shit.
for now.
I'm ready for next week.
All right,
Right.
but next week's gonna be fucking, dude. You don't even know.
Right. I'm excited.
All right,
Okay.
guys.
See you,
All
bro.
right. Good night, everybody.
User
Have a
disconnected
good night.
from your
Good
channel.
night.
I'm going to stop recording.